Hi, I like to show my Disney side by wearing Mickey shirts. Today I am going to show you how to make one of your own using freezer paper and fabric paint. Okay, here's what you'll need. You'll need a white shirt, of course. You'll need some freezer paper. There we go. You'll need some fabric paint. You'll also want a foam brush. And then you'll want a blade, like an X-Acto knife, to cut the freezer paper. It's also useful to have a cutting board, scissors, and a ruler. I'm going to print out a design on freezer paper. Now, freezer paper has a not shiny side and a shiny side. I am going to print on the not shiny side. Okay, just load the printer. There we go. Click print. And here we go. Now I'm cutting the stencil out. If you notice, I've already cut the heart and I'm using a blade. Should be a really sharp blade to cut out the design. So just work really slowly. And if your blade's sharp enough, it should just lift right off. Okay, now we are going to iron the stencil onto your shirt. So take a white shirt, lay your design where you want, get an iron and set it to the highest setting for cotton, minimum setting for steam, so no steam at all, and then just gently press. So the heat is going to melt the wax on the shiny side. Oh, I forgot to say, lay it shiny side down. Heat is going to melt the wax and going to make it stick onto the shirt. So when you have lots of little details, make sure that each and every little corner sticks to the paper. Now before we paint, we're going to protect our shirt by getting a piece of paper cardboard and laying a piece of wax paper over it, and we're going to put it in between the shirt. That's so that it doesn't bleed and it doesn't stick to the shirt. I'll just put it there. Right. Smooth it out. Now I've got some fabric paint and I've got a nice sponge brush. So we're just going to very lightly dab over the places where you want to paint, and that's basically it. So just do it really slowly. There we go. I'm starting with black first, just because the black is on the inside of the heart, so you always work inwards, going outwards. There we go. So you just keep doing that until the area you want painted is full. Now, since the wax has melted into the shirt, the paint is not going to bleed into the areas that you don't want it to go. So we're going to do 2 coats of paint for each color. The last step is to peel it off. Make sure that the paint is dry before you peel it off, otherwise it might bleed. So just carefully peel it off, it lifts right out. If your design is really intricate, you may want to touch up 1 or 2 details. Just a little bit, smoothen the lines, use a nice fine-tipped paintbrush. And just dab a little paint here and there. And here is the design, all finished.